Welcome to the land of fire and ice, a place of active volcanoes, massive glaciers, and the magical northern lights, isolated in the vast North Atlantic Ocean. The small island nation of Iceland has a history unlike any other, forged by Viking explorers, a brutal landscape, and an unbreakable spirit of independence. Join us as we journey through the incredible story of Iceland. Believe it or not, Iceland was one of the very last places in Europe to be settled by humans. The story begins around the year 874, when Norse Vikings from Norway started arriving on its shores. One of the first to make a permanent home here was a chieftain named Ingólfr Arnarson. He established a settlement in a place he called Reykjavík, which today is the nation's vibrant capital. Following his lead, thousands of settlers soon arrived, building farms and small communities all across this rugged new land. They brought with them their culture, their livestock, and their fierce determination to survive. Too, as the population grew, the need for order became clear. So, in the year 930, the Icelandic chieftains established the Alþingi, one of the oldest parliamentary institutions in the entire world. This wasn't a parliament in a grand building, but an open-air assembly held annually where people from all over the island gathered. Here, laws were made, disputes were settled, and justice was served. This early form of democracy became a cornerstone of Icelandic identity, a symbol of their unity and self-governance. It was a remarkable achievement for such a remote and fledgling society. Around the year 1000, a major cultural shift occurred. After much debate at the Alþingi, Iceland peacefully decided to adopt Christianity. 2. This was a pivotal moment, connecting the island more closely with the rest of Europe. However, centuries of internal conflict and power struggles between chieftains eventually weakened the island. In 1262, seeking stability, Icelanders agreed to come under the rule of the King of Norway. This marked the end of their early independence. Later, when Norway and Denmark united, Iceland found itself under Danish control, a relationship that would last for hundreds of years. Life in Iceland under foreign rule was anything but easy. The people faced immense hardship. The island is geologically active, meaning volcanic eruptions were a constant threat. Winters were long and unforgiving, often leading to famine and disease. One of the most catastrophic events was the Loki eruption in 1783, which spewed poisonous ash across the land, killing livestock and leading to a devastating famine that wiped out a quarter of the population. Yet, through all these challenges, the Icelandic people held on. They preserved their unique language, which has changed little since the time of the Vikings. They cherished their rich literary heritage, especially the famous Icelandic sagas, epic medieval tales of Viking heroes, feuds, and voyages. In the 19th century, a wave of nationalism swept across Europe, and Iceland was no exception. A strong independence movement began to grow, led by figures who championed Iceland's distinct culture and history. Their efforts paid off, too. In 1918, Iceland became a sovereign state, but in a personal union with Denmark, meaning they shared the same king but managed their own domestic affairs. The final step came during World War II. With Denmark occupied by Germany and unable to govern, Iceland took control of its own destiny. In 1944, the nation held a referendum, and the people overwhelmingly voted to sever all ties with Denmark and establish a fully independent republic. After independence, Iceland transformed itself at a breathtaking pace. The country modernized rapidly, building a powerful economy based first on its rich fishing grounds and later by harnessing its unique geology. Today, nearly all of Iceland's electricity comes from renewable sources like geothermal heat and hydropower, making it a global leader in clean energy. While it became a founding member of NATO in 1949, it remains a peaceful nation with no standing army. The country did face a severe financial crisis in 2008, but it demonstrated remarkable resilience, recovering in the years that followed. Today, Iceland is a thriving modern nation known for its stunning natural beauty, from the bubbling geothermal spas of the Blue Lagoon to the dancing northern lights. It's also recognized for its progressive values, consistently ranking as one of the best countries in the world for gender equality and overall quality of life. With a population of just under 400,000 people, it maintains a powerful sense of community and a unique cultural identity. From its Viking origins and ancient parliamentary traditions, to its modern-day leadership in renewable energy. The history of Iceland is a profound saga of survival, resilience, and independence. It's the story of a small island nation that has left a powerful legacy on the world stage. If you enjoyed this journey through Iceland's history, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories from around the globe. Thanks for watching.